Hey everyone, I am the Path Walker. I upload daily videos about how my day went. Today was day number 311. I talk about if I did everything I planned on doing for the day, the plan for tomorrow, and just assessing how things are. It's my first time I did one of those little music um, intros. Thought I'd just change it up a little bit. I was listening to some just chill music. Um, well, we're not in Mayday territory, but we started this week strong, and right now we're in the middle portion of this week, and it's not going the way that it was going. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened here. Last night, as I'm sure if you watched my last video, you'll know that I'm not flossing. Okay, you know what? Let's I know you know what, but I'm keeping the flossing there because it reminds me of, you know what, like eventually I'll be like, you know what, let's do it tonight. Hey, you know what, I'll do it tonight. There we go. So last night, I uploaded my video. I forgot what time it was, like 6 a.m. I don't remember, and then I ended up going to sleep around, or no, what time was it? I don't remember. It was almost 6 a.m. I believe, or 5:30 a.m. or something like that. And then I ended up going to sleep around 6:30 a.m. So, and then I would have liked to have still been able to wake up, by 1 p.m., which would have still been what, like 6 hours and a half. But what's been going on lately is I just been wanting to sleep a lot. I know I'm going later than I wanted to go to bed, but it's not happening. And so I didn't make it to rock climbing. I did. It's sad because I wanted to go rock climbing the day before. I planned on it. Okay, well, we didn't go that time. Let's go this time. And, we didn't get to do it because I was just so tired. I also didn't walk the dog. Um, Instead of rock climbing, something we did do, hold on, let me just clear this up here. We did do a quick push-up workout where I do like 10 wide grip push-ups, 10 normal grip push-ups, 10 close grip. I did 2 sets of that. Then I did my cold shower afterwards. And yeah, and as you can tell, it's 4:10 a.m., so we're already really late. And I didn't even go for a walk today. Um, and I still have to eat something, and I don't know, I need to go to the grocery store because I'm kind of running out of food to eat. Um, so we had noodles as our middle meal. We had cereal. Like we didn't eat, like this is really like the shit of the shit in terms of eating like good food. Like we plan on having a smoothie this morning. We didn't have that. We had cereal because I just wanted to eat something quick. We had noodles, which is instant noodles as like a middle meal, and yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. So we're in a weird zone with the nutrition at the moment. The plan for tomorrow is basically identical to what the past 2 days have been, where we're finally going to go rock climbing. This time, there's no way I don't go rock climbing. That I can't forgive myself for missing. It's one thing to miss one day, it's another thing to miss 2 days, and it's definitely not happening where I miss 3 days. So I'm going to make sure of that no matter what. The real problem with rock climbing is I always feel like when it's like 1:30 p.m. and I'm still in bed, I'm like, oh, how long is it going to take me to leave? And then I can't even be there at rock climbing for that long because I have to come back in time for work and I get in a weird headspace. But I've been pushing it before, even if that was the case. And I still like going, even if it is for only 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Um, and then we're going to be streaming that night, and then we've got church the following morning. So, real quick, in terms of the goal viewer, sleep, we'll just keep it there. I can't at all say it got better. Nutrition, I thought nutrition was in the green, but we'll definitely keep nutrition in the yellow right now. Fitness, the fact that I actually did still do a push-up workout today, I'll keep it there. Rock climbing, though, unacceptable for us to miss 2 days like that. So rock climbing has to go into the yellow until we go tomorrow. Um, Oh, abstinence is good. Abstinence was a little bit funky today. Like I kind of looked a little bit at some stuff, but in a way I kind of recovered I'm in my mental state and I felt like I got to a good place, so I'm still gonna consider it a win. Um, Yeah, dog walking. Well, since we didn't walk the dog at all, I'm going to put it back to green. Actually, no, I'm not. I just missed 1 day of dog walking. I'm not going to lower myself just because of that. Grooming, I need to trim up my beard a little bit soon. Laundry's fine. Cleaning's fine. Vacuuming we could put here. And yeah. Okay, so this is what I really want to talk about in this video. So obviously, these last 2 days have been iffy. You know, we had 2 good days to start our week, and then we had these 2 days where we just didn't hit the ball on what we wanted, right? We didn't go rock climbing yesterday and today, and today we even didn't, end up walking the dog. Yesterday night it was a little bit different because I caught up with an old friend. This time I want to analyze what happened because it's 4 a.m. now. I remember finishing work and then I ended up talking to another friend, but only until about like 12:40 a.m. And then I was like, okay, let's or I don't even remember. It wasn't even that long. I don't know how long it was, but it wasn't 12:40. It was maybe 12:20 a.m. or 12:30 a.m. And I I ended up getting in a weird distracted mental state. I was like, let's finish these things. Let's finish. I got to shower, walk the dog, and do some exercise. And I could have done all those things by 1:30 a.m. I could have had that all done and then began uploading this video by 2 a.m. at the latest, right? So 2 hours ago I could have had this. And then instead I ended up getting in my this weird loop of going on my phone with videos, and I noticed I kept getting distracted. Like I kept just being like, at one point I even was like, okay, well, let's do this thing. I go to the bathroom real quick and then I come back to my room and then I see the bed. I'm like, oh, let's just lie down. And it was just this weird procrastination state. I even thought of it. I was on my phone. I was like, okay, the moment it gets to 1 a.m. because I saw myself, it's like, let's move. And then I think I started moving, but then something then pulled me back, and that's the weird thing. And then we're restarting this whole thing. So I don't know what's going on with how distracted I was. I was thinking I ended up for some reason deciding to eat a bag of Skittles today, and I feel like maybe that sugar rush just had some effect on me being more lazy or procrastinating or whatever you want to call it. And anyways, I don't feel good. I'm just gonna try to resist it for now. Well, anyways, I ate the last bag of Skittles, so unless I buy more, and I don't plan on doing that, that won't be an issue in the future. But what's going on right now, right? Like, what are we like? The one of the things that I think is so important in what I've been thinking about lately is we have a problem. We're not hitting what we want to do. What is getting in the way of us doing that? Let's actively problem solve right now. So, last night, well, okay, let's. Last night was a little bit weird with the internet and whatnot, but I don't want to even use that as an excuse. Realistically, it seems like the moment that we get to our phone and is starting to scroll on our phone, this all starts to happen. Do I need to uninstall YouTube or all these things on my phone? I mean, that would realistically change things. I think so. I mean, I need to really just ban myself from going on my phone when I want to be productive. And I need to just take my phone and like put it outside of my room or something. I am applying this to when I'm going to sleep at least. That is something that I started doing that is working. I'm not letting my phone be next to me when I'm sleeping, but like I need to just I really think I'm gonna just grab my phone and I'm just gonna put it like away. That way, like I am so if I want to look at my phone at that point, it's going to be such a conscious effort that I'm like, wow, am I really going to walk out of my room to grab this thing and use it after I, uh, you know, like specifically put it there to not touch it? Like that, I think, is what I'm trying to get in my head. I'm going to try to see if the sugar thing I don't know. It's just the sugar, and also I didn't shower until super late. And I talked about it because when I shower, I feel fresh, I feel clean. Then I put my clothes on, and it makes me feel more. I mean, I was in my pajamas, and I feel like that just breeds that mindset of just like I don't want to do anything. But the real issue I'm having also, so we have this phone thing that, okay, now I'm planning, now the plan is I'm literally going to move it in another room whenever I realize, okay, let's finish these things to do. That's what I'm doing from now on. The other thing is waking up. What's going on where I wake up, I'm just tired, and I don't have the energy or will or whatever you want to call it to just get out of bed. Because once I get out of bed and start moving, it's like I'm up, I'm moving. This is one of those tough ones where, my friend talked about this to me. He's like, just do it. Just go to sleep early, or just don't go to sleep late, or just wake up. Just, you know, just don't look at porn. Like, and then I said, well, yeah, duh. But then it becomes a matter of how bad do I want it? And I guess when I'm sleeping and it's like I see it's like 1 p.m. and I'm like, man, you better get up because if you don't, you're not going to be able to go rock climbing. But instead I'm like, ah, let's just sleep longer. And it's that state that I don't like. It's that sleeping in state. And I don't know. I've personally had this issue with it before, but maybe because that is an issue, really I should just focus on just always going to sleep as early as I can at all times. Like no more of this, because I mean it sounds like, and it is common sense in a way, right? Because I've been going to bed late, right? Like last night I went to bed at like 6:30 a.m. And I've been pushing it, right? Like I say I want to go to sleep between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., but we all know what's been happening is I just been pushing it like, well, let's just make it by 5 a.m. And oh well, since 5 a.m. is my, you know, aim time, we can go a little bit further than that, and then we're in the negative territory. It really should just be 4 a.m. that I just establish, right? Like right now it's 4:20 a.m. All right, I should mentally think I'm already past the time I want to go to sleep. Let's plan on going to sleep soon, as opposed to me thinking, oh well, I have until 5 a.m., right? That reframing changes a lot because if I end up going to sleep at 5 a.m. now, I'll be okay, right? But if I go to sleep at but if I say, but if I think about that, it's like, oh, I have until 5 a.m. No. How about if I go to sleep at 4 a.m.? That's perfect. And, we have wiggle room up until 5 a.m., but not even think of it that way. It's like 4 a.m. Okay, we're already just that mindset of thinking I'm already behind. This is sleep theory. To me, this is very important stuff. Like I've said it so many times. I say it's my number one priority. And I'll be damned that at this point, after saying it's my number one priority 2 months in a row and still not meeting it, here we are at the end of the month of May. I'm just going to really send it this time. No matter what, tonight, May 27th, May 28th, May 29th, May 30th, and May 31st, we are going to get prime sleep. We are going to make up for everything. I mean, I don't say I could clearly make up for it, but we're going to have a last ditch effort here. And I'm really going to go very strong with this. Same thing with the abstinence. I want to just feel that power. And, even if we do excellently from here on out, and I'll be happy for myself to do that, that doesn't make up for the rest of this month where we didn't do that. And I want that to be the bonus and the energy I need to carry on into June, to start June amazingly with the best habits, the best foundation, so that, first of all, I'm going to have a nice vacation, but also just everything's going to line up the way it should. So that's the plan I got going forward. Um, you know, doing what I can here. You know, um, I'm here, I'm hammering, I have a big hammer, and I'm trying my best to, just get after it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.